Hey everybody, Aaron from the Kilby Life. I'm out on a walk. It's Monday morning and I said I was going to take a week off from exercise for my workout regimen, and I have. I mean, I went on a hike with my boys, but nothing crazy. I'm out this morning just going for a casual walk. It's a little cold, but it was like 50 degrees yesterday and it felt nice outside, and it just I started remembering what the outside felt like. A little cold right now. I feel like I just need to get outside. Whew. It's been an interesting ride going from releasing a video every day for 31 days, showing everything that I ate, to also taking time off from my workout. It was weird because I was so used to doing it. The next morning I was like, well, I'm not gonna work out and I'm not filming my food, and I kept thinking, well, if I'm gonna eat this, I gotta make sure to pick up the camera. I'm like, no. I didn't expect to be so locked in. Going from carnivore to a Lion diet back to carnivore and doing it for 10 months, I want to say I went off the rails, but I really didn't like where my brain started going. I say all the time, you got to make sure that you don't feel like you've earned something or you deserve it. You work so hard now, you deserve it. But I really felt like I worked that hard for that. And so I started deserving stuff. And so I started off my next day by drinking a cup of regular coffee. Cool, you gave up coffee, Aaron. Like, let me try this. I'm gonna try it with some heavy cream. And it tasted all right. Nothing right home about. It did, however, make my eyes start bugging out of my head, and I turned into a grumpity grump. And I've had a few cups of coffee since then, and it gave me a headache and made me grumpy. And I'm like, why am I doing this? You work so hard to get off the stuff. I was like, well, because I want to. This morning I just had a glass of hot smoked salted water, and it was good. I feel a little tired this morning, but I feel like I didn't sleep overly well. But hey, I drank some coffee, so maybe that was it. Another thing that happened is what did I eat? So I broke my Lion diet by eating 4 eggs for breakfast, and that was good. I had no problem there. That night I had a giant ribeye with my wife. That was good. Oh, where am I going here? But yeah, I also kind of stopped fasting because I fast 5 days a week and work out 5 days a week. So I was like, I'll eat if I'm hungry, if not. So I had some eggs, and I started eating some more eggs. I'm trying to remember exactly what I ate that was different. I mean, it was all carnivore. Oh, okay, yeah, now I remember. I made a chuck roast in my sous vide machine, and I did put some mushroom powder from mushrooms that I grew like a year ago, some garlic, some smoked salt on there, and I sous vide it for a while, and then I thinly sliced it, and we went for a trip out of town to meet some friends. So I just ate sliced roast beef essentially and some hard-boiled eggs, and that was fine. But then I bought some salmon, and that was okay. I'm really trying to think. I feel like there was something else I ate. kind of made me feel like crap. Yeah, no, I think Thursday, I had the roast beef on Friday. That was fine. But Thursday I had some eggs with some hamburger. And I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna throw a little bit of this mozzarella cheese on there. And like, I felt bloated ever since. And I had some Italian sausages, which I know has a little bit of sugar and some seasonings, which isn't strict carnivore. Like, I wasn't even doing that before. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna let my hair down and try some of these things. And it tasted, it was okay. Nothing to write home about. And I dipped it in some sour cream, which is all permissible, but I started feeling like crap. I just didn't feel as good as I felt when I was just doing the lion diet. I think the eggs were fine. I tried some goat cheese, and I don't know if it was the kind that I bought, but it tasted like, it didn't taste good. I bought some salmon, which does not go with goat cheese for sure. Cream cheese, salmon, yes. Goat cheese, salmon, no. And I had salmon, and I think that was fine, but I did get a little bit of cream cheese and eggs. Like, if I was gonna have like a carnivore cheat meal, even though it's all carnivore, salmon with cream cheese and some over easy eggs. I love it. I love it. But you got to be careful on that cream cheese because the carbs add up quick. I think it's 2 carbs per ounce. I think it's ounce. 2 carbs per ounce. So it'll add up quick. And I also noticed like heavy cream and coffee. Like, I would just pour some in there. And I'm like, hold on, let me pull out a measuring cup. And you could say it says less than 1 gram of carbs per ounce or per tablespoon with the cream. And so I'm like, let me do 1/4 cup of cream. Well, that's 12 tablespoons. You could say that's 12 carbs. That's already through the roof, you know. Carnivore, you know, you shoot for 0. Ketovore, I say 10 grams, but even a carnivore, 10 grams minimum or maximum, 10 grams maximum carbs. 1/4 cup of cream is over that. Maybe. But it's close enough. And then I had some pork ribs. I smoked some ribs, and my stomach felt trashed all day yesterday. All day. And I'm not sure if it's just because I've been so strict and then started eating carnivore with a few concessions here, you know, with spices. But I didn't add sugars or carbs or anything like that. I had some Element with some stevia, which I thought, oh, I might as well try this just for a little bit. But at the same time, man, I'm struggling. I'm struggling because I worked so hard for that month. I don't want to throw all that hard work away. And I worked so hard on my mindset that I was going to do a good job. I was going to try to be a good role model for people that wanted the diet or get on this kind of diet. Just do a good job. And I'm not saying I'm not, but that mindset, it kind of got to the point where I was like, I started having a more healthy view of food and what it should look like, nutrition, but kind of letting my hair down. I started thinking, man, did I work so hard on this diet? Did I work so hard that I gave myself like an eating disorder? Did I work too hard, or did I beat my body too much that it made me just make the pendulum swing back? Maybe not. I'm gonna tighten it back up though. I'm gonna get back to my workouts tomorrow. My ears are turning red because it's very cold out here. I'm gonna get back to my workouts. It's probably gonna be difficult. Working on some videos. But I have a couple things coming up this week that are going to be challenging. One, I have my 3-month lab checkup. And I have no confidence that my doctor is going to really do anything other than say, you need a statin, unless my cholesterol went down. I'm not expecting it to. I'm hoping my A1C is down. I was not expecting it to go from a 5.7 to a 5.9 while I was on carnivore. It ticked up. You know, it started at 6.6, so I had made a lot of progress. But technically, that's still pre-diabetes. 5.7, 5.6 would have been not pre-diabetes. I want it lower. If it's not, yeah, I think I'm gonna ask my doctor this time to do a fasting insulin test. And if I need any other tests, let me know. Because I have this thing in the back of my head, like, Aaron, what if you've been type 1 diabetic? There's a possibility. That would just be ridiculous. But it runs in my family, so I could be type 1 diabetic. I don't think I am. But then why is my glucose level high? You know, staying a bit high. I've lost more weight on the Lion diet, so that should help. My blood pressure is regulated, but just going to the doctor, I'm trying not to worry me. And it's not, I just want my hard work to pay off. I want something tangible other than the mirror. I guess the look at saying, oh yeah, this worked. I'm getting way better. And then on Friday, I'm gonna have a little ganglioma cut out of my finger. So that may or may not affect my workouts for the following week. I know I can run no problem. I could probably bench press no problem because I can do it with an open hand because it's up on this finger. But I might have to modify some of my exercises. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out with a new plan. I want to sit down, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, and just come up with a new plan. Carnivore diet. Here's some mostly Lion diet. Here's my fish Fridays back. I got to stay away from cheeses for the most part. Cream cheese seems not to bother me. That mozzarella, I didn't feel that great. But my stomach is hurt all week. But yeah, I need a plan. Let's check out this bridge. Well, looks like the geese are flying north. The heat's the other way, guys. Dude, it's very cold up here. Got out of that wind. So we've got a lot of new subscribers recently, and we got hit our 5,000 mark. We'll probably hit 5,100 before you know it. But yeah, like, is this your normal video, Aaron? Yeah, there's no normal video from me, I'll tell you that much. Well, there are some things I'm working on, and really trying to get my wife to work on how we address our kids when it comes to this diet. Like being more low carb and just try to make better choices for our family. It's difficult, and I'm trying to lead by example. But yesterday I was gonna try to bring you guys along for my Sunday dinner, and everything went bad. Everything went bad. For some reason, some of the water from the sous vide machine or something got in the bag, the silicone bag I was using for the roast I had in there, and it turned sour. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just something weird. Let me grill it all up. I videotaped it, but yeah, was gross. I took a bite of it. I was like, this is the grossest thing ever. So we had the pivot last minute. The kids ate a bunch of the ribs. They had some chicken and rice from community group the night before. I burnt, my grill caught fire. Spent the rest of the night fixing our dishwasher by installing a new one. But I don't know. I woke up this morning and just felt a little bit down. Like I had become a failure, which I know that's not true. I know I'm not a failure. I put in the hard work. No one can take that away from me. But I don't want to take it away from me either. I don't want to work so hard and then earn the right to do whatever the heck I want and just throw away all the hard work. I've done that too many times. And when it comes to concessions or pivoting, sometimes you have to do a certain amount. But man, I would really be careful, because I really need to be careful. I could just see it in my life. So I'm gonna come up with a plan. I will come out with the video and I'll bring you guys with the plan. I'll show you guys my new lab work later this week, probably, most likely. At least film it. And we'll just see where I'm at. I'm gonna reassess. I got 2 more months till my first year on carnivore is over, which, starting at 30 days and continuing, isn't that bad. I've just seen too many results, and I see messages all the time. Wow, we had so many results that I just kept going. I'm in my 3rd year of a 30-day challenge. I don't know. I feel like I'll just ramble if I just keep going, but I wanted just to kind of give everyone an update of where I'm at and how I've kind of struggled this last week. You're not a pure carnivore. Well, I'm not sure if anyone's a pure carnivore, or if that's even possible to be so legalistic in it. The thing about legalism is context matters. I'm eating animal-based, and I have learned that month on the lion diet, I felt great. Do you know how I realized I felt great? Because I stopped feeling great. That was not cool. All right, well, I just want to say thank you for everyone that watches these Kilby Life videos. I hope they're a blessing to you, and I hope I didn't lose any respect today. I like to keep the right to speak into people's lives, and even in my own life. I don't want to lose my own respect or the right to speak in my own life. The changes I'm making in my life are important, and it is affecting my family too, in a good way. And it's affecting you guys out there also. Again, just thank you for following us over here at the Kilby Life. Kilby out.